Gods, Lands of Infinity Special Edition, I believe released in 2007. And I've been playing this game for 2 freaking weeks. This is a role-playing game which gets its influences from Morrowind, Final Fantasy, and all sorts of other ones. It also stars glamour model Kyla Cole as our heroine, an interesting marketing idea. Now, for some reason, at the beginning, I got a black screen while the plot was being explained to me. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to have some graphics here. But the plot seems to be the gods were fighting each other for rulership of the universe, and then the god of death started to win. So the fire god sends Kyla Cole to find a weapon to kill the death god in another dimension. And Kyla Cole is now mortal.
My master, where have you sent me? What have you done to me? Where are all my powers? Look what I have become.
Yeah, I thought I sounded like a robot when I talked. Why did you take my powers? I am forsaken. I am so sad. Bo-ho-ho. Jeez. You'll begin your quest in a town, and of course you'll be checking out how your inventory system works, talking to people, and checking out shops, and experiencing very bad voice acting.
Hi, I'm the local innkeeper. Are you hungry?
I do think there's only like 2 voice actors in this entire game. When you talk to people, they are saved on a local map, which is very useful for trying to find someone instead of running around forever trying to find where they are. Talking to various people will open up new areas in the world map to explore. Each area, whether it be a town or a forest, is like a little self-contained box canyon. You can see the enemies when you're walking around, and if you get too close to one, a battle screen will open. The battles are turn-based, and you can do various things, such as use magic to summon creatures, or select from a variety of attacks. Whatever you do costs a certain amount of action points, and when you run out of action points for a move, you have to go into defend mode. This reduces damage to you by 50% and gains you 3 action points. It's a very simple and actually a very enjoyable combat system. You can also set the formations of your group, keeping your fragile party members in the back line. Of course, as you level up, you're given more points to distribute in certain categories. Strength essentially seems to be very important. It opens up new attacks to use and increases the damage of your melee weapons. But strength is really effective on how much you can carry, which is important. Items in this game have weight, so to wear good armor and carry all those goodies you're going to find, you're going to have to be strong. But all the other categories can't be ignored. Dexterity for accuracy, intelligence for magic, vitality for hit points, and luck for critical hits. Making money in this game I found, of course, grinding to be the best option as you gain experience while doing it. But this game also has an economy where some people sell items for low prices and other people buy for high. Usually somebody will want an item sold in a faraway town, so you go buy it and then bring it back to him and make a profit. It's a nice secondary way to make money. You're also able to craft your own items using the alchemy system. Unfortunately, it's very limited in what you can make with it, and to be a good alchemist, you're going to have to go on these awful quests looking in the woods for plants and stuff. It's really tedious and boring, and the rewards for alchemy are so low, you're just better off getting a few levels of it and just ignoring it for the rest of the time. Now, after a long period of fighting, I finally meet my first companion, a male elf named Irvin. Irvin the elf, that's nice. And of course, I give him the traditional role-playing game hello by stealing his pants. I also tried to make him wear my old dirty skirt, but it didn't fly with him. He wouldn't put it on. As the story unfolds, battles become more challenging, drops become more valuable, and boss battles start popping up. You'll meet lots of other companions along the way. I met these bounty hunter typey group guys. I always think the more the merrier, but there are some issues with groups. First off, this game does also have a food system. If you don't eat or drink, your people become weaker. It doesn't kill them, but they fight more poorly. So for eating, you have to manage each individual and click and force feed each of them. I really thought this should have been automatic if they were carrying the food, but it's not, and it's really annoying. Another thing about party members is they often carry these soul bonded items. Now this means you can't remove or change their equipment. This makes sense to some degree, like earlier when I stole Irvin the elf's pants. The game wants me to earn my gear, not steal it off of companions. But the flip side is I can't upgrade their armor or weapons on these people. I had this guy called Wolfgammer join my group, and without being able to upgrade his armor or any of my other companions, they would all die in battle. This is because the enemy pretty much always attacks the weakest member of your party. So the only thing I could do was put all my companions in the back line and have my character and summon creatures deal with the melee. It's just ridiculous. Despite that, I was still having a good time, battling hordes of trolls and stealing their pants. We bravely marched through the snow, our party's backpacks completely weighed down with our precious merchandise of troll pants. There was high demand in the cities for oversized troll pants, and we would deliver our precious cargo. or die trying. Once delivered, we shall embark on a noble quest to save Equestria and all the little ponies who dwell there. Jeez. There's a lot of other issues in this game. Occasionally the jitter map, the jitter stairs, the camel dog animations, a bit of graphics mashing here and there. And the worst offender, the battle camera. It constantly resets itself during battle. It's absolutely irritating. But I think my biggest complaint of this is when you enter one of these areas, you usually, have to go to a certain point in it. Now, after you get to that point in that level, you have to walk all the way back to get out. I mean, really, you could have made an option to leave the area once you got to your goal, or give me a teleport spell, but no, I gotta walk all the way back, sometimes lasting over 5 minutes. It's aggravating and unnecessary, so a walking simulator. Fantastic. Ugh. So overall, despite the game's flaws and annoyances, I don't know, I liked it. But that sometimes happens. Sometimes you just can't place your finger on what it is you liked about it. But I did. I liked it. It may be the combat mechanics, although simple, was enough to keep me playing. Now, I do think if you're a hardcore role player, you're probably not going to like this at all, because there is definitely better role-playing games out there. The best course of action, I think, if you're interested in this, is wait for the game to go on sale and maybe grab it, as if you don't like it, it won't hurt your wallet too much. Now, if you're someone who's into story, this one does end in a cliffhanger, and after 8 years, I don't think a part 2 is coming out, so you may want to consider that too. So anyway, there you have it. Gods, Lands of Infinity, Special Edition. Thanks for watching.